club here. And they just celebrated their 125th anniversary last weekend. And the whole purpose for that society was to provide camaraderie for the people who had immigrated here from Switzerland into this area so that they could stay acquainted, keep their culture, and still promote their festivals, their traditions, etc. The second group that was established was the Tacoma Swiss Ladies Society.
Helvetia.
Helvetia. And that was established in 1908. And my great-grandmother was on the board of that one to establish that one. And that was to provide camaraderie and a place of community and friendship for the women so that they could do that. The Swiss Sportsman's Club was the third group that would establish itself here. And they actually had a wrestling club before that. They bought this property, I think it was in 1948 here. They bought 20 acres here. This hall is recently renovated, but in the past, it was strictly a sportsman's club. Now it is the home to the Tacoma Swiss Society, the Swiss Ladies Society, the Hilfsverein, which is like the Red Cross of the Swiss organization. That home is here also. And in addition to that, the Sportsman's Club, who owns the property. And then there is the Tacoma Swiss Monochor, that's a men's choir, which my son-in-law is president. And then there is an Encion Swiss Ladies Choir, of which I was the founding president for that organization. So there are numerous entities under this entire roof here. The Swiss people that come here, this is a home for them. The establishment of the Swiss communities here are not just here in Washington State. There are about well over 2,000 Swiss in this area, but they encompass societies up and down the whole West Coast and all over the United States, where they form together and they form fraternal organizations or whatever works for that particular area.
So the Swiss people started coming here about 150 years ago?
Many of them came in 1850s, yes. A huge influx came in the 1850s. And I am the curator for the 5 historical societies, so we teach that culture down there as well. They came here because this area reminds them very much of Switzerland.
Yeah, very similar.
And they were primarily Central Swiss that came here.
German-speaking.
German-speaking, yes. The Italian Swiss went to San Francisco, many of them. The Bernese Oberland, which is the capital of Switzerland, Bern, many of them went to the Portland area. Some of the French-speaking Swiss established themselves in other places as well. But here we are primarily German-speaking or Schweizerdeutsch.
Okay.
So that gives you an idea of what's here. We are 5, 6, and I think 6 generations are the most. My family would be 6 generations.
Okay,
And what we have under this roof is we have an additional organization called Swiss Kids Camp. And we do this every year in July. And we eat, breathe, and sleep the Swiss culture. It is a total immersion class for our young people.
And can my kids also participate? You have to be Swiss.
You have to have Swiss nationality.
Swiss
because
origin.
We teach the language, we teach the music, we teach wood carving, wrestling, baking, crocheting, embroidery, baking, sausage, we make cheese, we do music, we do dancing, we teach the origin of the Swiss costumes, so it's all encompassing.
So Louise, my question is, you have such a great culture, like in Switzerland, your grandparents, your great-grandparents. What can we learn from the Swiss people, like the rest of us who are not Swiss? What can we learn from their culture, their...
Probably I would say that it's rather like the Japanese culture.
Hardworking, very hardworking.
They are very hardworking. And when I asked the Japanese people what brought them here, they said freedom, although Switzerland has a lot of freedom. The desire to succeed, it's all about family. And being Swiss is a way of life. It's a respect for a human, for your fellow human beings, but it's a respect for the God above. It's a respect for your friends and neighbors, and it's a matter of helping them all to carry on the traditions that are so important to us.
Yeah, yeah. You know, today is a really blessed day for me because it's such a beautiful day today. And I'm coming here, it's like coming to Switzerland because you see the mountains and the Mount Rainier.
Have you been? Have you been there?
Mount Rainier? Oh, not to Switzerland, not to
It
Switzerland.
looks just like it here.
Yeah, yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, wow. So hopefully someday I can visit there.
Well, I have been many, many times.
Yeah.
Many times.
And your grandparents, great-grandparents came from Bern?
No, my great grandparents came from a town called Goldau, which is in central Switzerland, halfway between Lucerne and Zurich.
Okay.
And that's on my father's side. And on my mother's side, they also came from the same town. So they knew many of the customs. It doesn't mean that all the people here are from central Switzerland, because there are many, many more here that are here besides, but that just happens to be where my family has come from.
Yeah. Well, Luis, thank you so much for
You're
just
certainly
sharing.
welcome. Are you going to